That's awkward. He literally had to put his wing mirrors in.
I mean,
it's quite tight, but it's not too bad. What is up, guys? Welcome to Supercars of London, and welcome to London, a very discreet, secret, undisclosed location with Mr. Archie Hamilton.
very discreet.
It is very shh. Is that my location up there? Might do.
Location tag.
Anyway, today I'm going to experience this. The idea of the video today is we're going to bumble around town in this, the V8 supercharged 5 litre monstrous sounding SUV. We're going to go to the gym.
We are going to the gym. I'm taking you to a very...
This is something that you've wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah, I think
I really like the fact that you guys responded well to the video that myself and Alex shot in Dubai, going to the gym and sharing with you guys that workout. If you've missed that video, then what I've been doing for the last 2 months is getting back into a fitness regime, trying to have a healthy physique, a healthy mind, and just being a lot more fresh. And you know, it's just something that's quite important actually. And at 27 years old, I had a bit of a wake-up call playing a charity football match and felt like I was going to die.
Well, basically what I do is I'm heavily, right now that I'm getting back into the whole racing scene, I'm big into the whole, racing. I'm big into the whole sort of, not necessarily CrossFit, but high intense.
Okay.
So I like to split it up, half my week doing like weights and stuff, but then I also like the fact of going to another sort of, let's say, conditioning gym and doing half of my sort of regime in there.
So that's what we're going to That's what we're going to do.
I told you to have a light lunch.
Let's quickly have a look at Archie's Hurricane, because I have to say, when I saw the pictures, I wasn't a fan of the colour. Obviously I like the body kit because this is what is also on Vehicle Virgin's car. My favourite thing is the bonnet on this thing, but in the flesh, the road presence of this thing just sat here is epic. It's so cool, and I think we definitely need to do a feature on this car, but for now we're going to leave that here. That is so antisocial.
That's stop.
Yeah.
It won't stay stop.
Right, GoPro set up. Let's head to the gym. Here we go then. Getting my my gym.
That's really healthy.
My gains. Do you know what? We have had a fairly healthy lunch, but I feel like I needed the entire spectrum of food nutritions in my body because I was that starving.
Yeah, that can happen. That can happen.
I'm actually excited because you've been talking about this for a long time.
I have.
But on the way over there, I want to talk about this car because first time that I've jumped in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
And you've obviously owned this now for what, 2 weeks?
Yeah, literally 2 weeks.
I think the one thing that I said to you was, it is kind of like, it's a very cool daily. Up there with one of the best, but in London, one of the most pointless. Because it's so big and so inefficient on fuel.
Oh, it's so bad on fuel, but I will talk a lot more about that. But I think if you're going to buy a car like this, you've got to know
what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah. Yeah, you know that it's going to be bad on fuel, don't get me wrong. Like, it's an SVR.
Yeah.
They sound good, you know?
Yeah.
Like, they sound good, and you got that noise and everything else. I think, obviously, that's the price you pay, but the only other real sort of potential dailies that I had was like an RS6 or maybe something from the AMG range. So I kind of wanted something different. So yeah, I was a little bit apprehensive getting into it because of, I didn't know too much about like what they like to live with day to day. It's a big car, it's a little bit different like in terms of what you're getting. It's total opposite.
It is, and I think it could have been quite easy for you to be like, do you know what, I'm going to get an RS6 because I know that it's a cool car and I know that it's well liked on the internet. So you could have played it safe.
Could have.
But I think what you've got is so much cooler and more unique than an RS6 because we've all seen heavily modified RS6s, lowered exhaust system and everything like that. I am actually quite intrigued to see what you do to this car.
Lots.
Are you going to do lots?
I don't know yet. I don't know. Do you know what? I think I always said to myself, the first few weeks I want to enjoy it before thinking about doing anything to it. Because it's one of these things.
In hindsight, I probably should have done that with my Murcielago because I'm sitting here being depressed at the fact that it's taken 2 months to do everything.
Yeah, well, I had the same thing in my Hurricane as well.
I'm actually crying inside.
I
Are you
enjoy
going to put this on the track?
It's funny you say that, because Tony was like, we gotta track it. It'd be incredible.
It'd
what
be
a video.
so cool.
It'd be a funny video.
It would be cool.
You go past GT3 RS's and SVR. I'd just be pitching it up the inside like that.
On 3 wheels.
Yeah, literally. So, come on. You could just go over the grass. People are trying to take a little bit of curve, blah, blah.
To see the chicane coming up and then an SVR just smashing through the tyre ball.
That's literally what would happen. Even around London, I'm getting used to it day to day, you know?
Yeah.
Because it's one of those things, you don't necessarily, when I first got it in London, I was like, oh my God, have I done?
Really?
It's so big, you get used to
yeah.
driving a big car. Parking as well, you've got to get used to the fact that...
yeah, of course, parking.
Yeah.
I mean, this obviously it's high on emissions, got to pay congestion charge. Are there any positives to this car apart from the sound?
There are lots of positives. Obviously comfortable.
Yeah.
Sounds amazing. Sounds a lot better.
I said, is there any other positives other than the sound?
I think it's one of those things as well. The 66 plate cars, let's say these ones, they sound a lot better than the new ones. Do you know that? Because the new ones, the emissions and all that, they're very muted.
Let me get my bottle of water. Tell me the exhaust story.
Well, no.
I'm joking. I don't actually want to hear it. I'll do it myself.
Do you want to hear it or not?
No.
This sounds better than the new one.
That's all I need to know.
That's it. That's all I know. I mean, there's not any more to know. That's all I know.
Fine. End of conversation.
Literally. That's the worst thing you can eat before. So
by the way,
you will be sick.
These are my favourite sweets of all time.
Yeah,
the milk
tank
bottles.
plastics are better, but it's fine.
Milk bottles. I could eat milk bottles all day long. And the milk, so it's calcium. Oh, here we go. There's a lot of signs here. Are we? Oh, there it is. Gymnasium. Is that it?
Yeah, gymnasium.
Oh, here we go.
It's the place. The only problem is,
The place
when
to
you
go.
have a big car like this,
Yeah.
where the frickin' hell do you park it?
Yeah, it's quite tight actually. What about there?
Maybe there.
Maybe there. That's awkward. He literally had to put his wing mirrors in.
I mean,
It's not. It's quite tight.
Right, guys, we're ready. We are as ready as we're ever going to be. But we've been given our workout. Please excuse my hat hair. We're going to be doing something called the double T. So, 6 stations, 6 minutes for the whole set. So 1 minute for each. Dumbbell lunges, plank walk-ups, burpees, jumping squats, row, run, skip, and then flutter kicks, which is all about abs. And look, 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. So we get a 20-second rest, which I'm very much looking forward to already. We're going to be doing 6 sets of these 6 reps. So we go for 36 minutes.
That's going to be a good one for you guys to start on as well. It's nice one for you to start on. Have you done a lot of gym work and stuff?
A little bit.
Alright, it's fine. That's
you big?
So the main thing is to try and stay consistent the whole way through. So
Yeah.
don't do 48 lunges in your first round, and by the 31st minute you're doing 7.
Try and keep the tempo.
Try and keep the tempo hot the whole way through.
Burpees. Oh. Here we go, we are 50% through. We have done 3 rounds. That is the next bell for the reverse lunges with dumbbells. Archie has been coming here for the last, God knows how long. So he's on the 10 kilograms. I'm on the baby weights, the 7.5s, but I don't want to outweigh myself and get the technique wrong because it could cause injury. And that's all I've learned from getting the technique wrong. So we're smashing it. I'm out of breath. I'm gonna miss out this first one and I'm gonna bring you along for the rest of it. 6 sets, 6 reps, go for 40 seconds. Come on. This is brutal. Oh man.
Yeah, just.
We did it. survived. Just
about managed.
36 minutes goes on forever as well.
So when are we going to put it through the mill on the 13th?
Yeah, you need to do a fitness test.
no, not now.
No, not now.
I'll be back.
Next week. 100%.
Next week we'll bring the Lambo and we'll do this fitness test. Whatever this fitness
You
test.
won't be walking out. You won't be walking out.
No?
You can explain the test because people will want to know.
Come on then. This if.
Right. 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So let's say 13s. So 13s is when it gets hard. So 3 minutes.
12
to do.
hours.
Alright, 12. So Archie's going to be pissy. 12 cows on the skier, 12 cows on the bike, 12 cows on the rower in a 3-minute window.
So 3 minutes you got to burn 36 calories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And whatever rest you earn, that's your rest for 3 minutes.
Which
you
is
do it 8
roughly,
times.
if you do it for an hour,
You get a
you
minute.
say 40 seconds.
Yeah, by the end you're getting like 40 seconds.
You
Okay.
get max.
So you got to work hard the whole time, otherwise you
And how long do you do it for? How long do you do it for?
8 rounds.
8 rounds of 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So you've got to work as hard as you can to get the most amount of break.
Yeah.
But because you're working as hard, you're going to fatigue towards the end, meaning that your breaks are going to get less and you're pushing yourself.
The rest of the roll when I did was like 15 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
You guys at home should give it a go. It's tough, like it's good.
It's full on.
It's good.
It is full on. Like I said, a completely different style to the workout that we did out in Dubai. But it's always good to mix it up. And that's definitely something that I want to try and continue on in this sort of like little fitness segment to my videos. It's obviously centered around cars and the cars that we bring here. But fundamentally, when we do get here, we actually have a workout, as you can tell by
That's
the
what
look
we
of
do
my face.
normally in day-to-day life.
Exactly.
Bring a lot of people, you know, take the car to the gym, like that, get back in your car.
Yeah.
That's fairly normal, isn't it?
Yeah, but that Range Rover SVR is a bit of a beast. I'm enjoying watching you drive it. It's also making me a little bit jealous as well because
Spend money on fuel.
I dipped into the SUV world out in America, drove the Macan GTS and the Rolls Royce Cullinan, and I'm starting to understand them a little bit more. Obviously I like the Lamborghini Urus. That goes without saying really. But yeah, I don't think you guys don't want to watch. Yeah, you don't want to see this anymore. So we'll cut back in the car. Jesus Christ, that was a serious workout there.
Yeah. Welcome to my world.
Yeah, and that is my ride home. But it's
It's sick.
the i8. Actually in that colour I do like it.
Yeah, it's sick.
I do think it's cool. But there we go. That is a first look on my channel anyway of the Range Rover SVR. But there we go. That is an insight into the life of Archie Hamilton, dailying a Range Rover SVR and then doing a pretty grueling workout.
We'll have to do more of it. No, we're going to have to come back for the fitness test next week.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a fitness test next week and I think we should probably take your Hurricane, or maybe if my Lambo's ready, although my Murcielago won't fit in that car park at all.
It actually can go through the gate, wouldn't it?
No.
We'll take mine.
Yeah.
And then we'll go to the Murcielago and up the side. Sounds like a plan.
We'll do something.
Yeah.
Anyway, that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't really hold this camera up anymore. I've been put through my paces and I didn't even do one of the sets out of the 6 because I was filming. So Archie, fair play to him for absolutely smashing it. I will see you guys very, very soon. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I don't know what video's next because all of my videos are juggling around in my head at the moment.
I'm still waiting, so hurry up.
I've got a few videos to edit, but I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Goodbye.